Now, many of you probably don't remember 1991, the 1991 Super Bowl, Giants versus the Bills. Great game. It's one of the games, I think it's the only game where the winning score was by 1 point. So, and I think I remember that they scored a total of 39 points. So based on that information, can we develop a word problem to figure out what the score was of that game? Yes, we can probably kind of guess some numbers and try to get two numbers that differ by 1 and that add up to 39. And so maybe we can use that to our benefit. Let's use that understanding to help us continue to learn how to work through this problem-solving method. So what do we don't know? Well, we don't know the score of either team. And so the Bills, we're going to call that one our unknown. It was their score. The Giants won that game by 1 point. So they had one more point than the Bills. So the Bills score plus one more, that's how many the Giants scored. And we know that the total was 39 points. So we're able to go ahead and create an equation now that says x plus 1 equals 39. See how we have two statements here? The Bills plus the Giants, and we wrote their score or their unknown in terms of the Bills. So we didn't have two variables. It wasn't x plus y. It wasn't x plus y equals a 39. That's a solution that we can't solve. We need to make sure we have the same variable. So rather than create a second variable, we wrote the second one in terms of the first one. So let's scratch that off. Disregard that. Back to x plus 1. That produces a 2x plus 1 equals a 39. 2x equals, subtract 1 from both sides, 38. So x equals 19. So how many points did the Bills score that game? They scored 19 points. How many points did the Giants score? 20. Final score is 20 to 19. Now that's not the only way we could have set up the problem. We could have set up the problem from the Giants' perspective. So the Giants, how many points did they score? Let's say they scored X amount. And then the Bills, well, they scored one less than them. And so there would have been another way to go ahead and create that equation as well. Then we would have had x plus an x minus a 1 equals a 39. 2x minus 1 equals a 39. 2x equals 40. Uh-oh. Here we got x equals 20. We have a different answer than we got last time for x. What gives? Well, it all depends on how we set our initial variable. This one represents the score of the Giants in this particular case, which was 20, and then the Bills was 1 point less than that, which makes a 19. So you could solve it either way, depending on how you chose your initial variable, then wrote the other unknown in terms of that. And that's going to be the tricky part as we're learning how to dissect word problems.